Alright, so Reflection, it does what it says. It can block range attacks or spells, but do not want this song. There we go. So it can block spells or range attacks, but its effectiveness is based on your shield skill, which isn't really what we're into anyway. So I mean, it's better. It would be better than a shield of protection against like archers or like some spellcasters, but I think in general we're gonna stick with our plan, our general build of just stacking armor on a mage, which is pretty effective. I mean, having a high evasion, like I mean, I don't have anything that's really that high, but I mean, having a high evasion, wearing no armor, and also having a lot of armor, it's actually a pretty good way to stay alive. So I'm gonna stick with that plan. So I'm gonna put on my buckler of protection. I'm gonna drop my buckler of reflection, and I think I've changed my mind about the amulet. I'm actually gonna leave on the amulet of the gourmand. I just think not having to worry about food is better. And warding and resist negative is only effective when it comes up. So, and that's not very often. So if I need it, I can put it on. It's still better. It's still better than my amulet of warding that I had. So I don't regret buying it. But amulet of gourmand is just just good. And then ring wise, yeah, we got a lot of tools here. So the next thing. So freezing clouds at 28%. I really am going to need flight soon, so let's see, let's go to our books here. It's at 1%, it only costs 3 spell levels. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stop it and get spell casting up. I think if I get level 7 spell casting, then that'll give me my spell point to get flight, and then I can move on to the shoals. So until then, I'm going to finish exploring the dungeon, find the vault's entrance, and go from there. And if things get a little hairy, you know, we'll have to evaluate it as we go. Alright, so dungeon 11 is where we got to, so let's go there. Is explored? Yep, so 12. Okay. So we do have, so if I cast, so yeah, I have 30 armor when I have my armor on. That's a lot for a mage. Like a lot. Oh, this makes me feel good. Yes. Ah, yes. No, I'll wait it out. Got invisible. We got something for that. Let's take off our ring of ice. There he is. Put back on our ring of ice. Oh. So level 7 spellcasting. Let's see where that gets us. Is that enough spell levels? Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna leave it on actually, because I really want more MP. And freezing cloud. I mean, it's you know, even though it's at 21%, which is actually even spellcasting's helping it out. So this is fine. We'll leave spellcasting on. Gives us mana, helps our percentages a little bit, and it gives us more spell levels since we're getting a lot of spells that we can potentially learn now. Sif Muna is just making it rain on us. I don't know. I think in that, I guess I'm assuming that Sif Muna is like a gangster or something. I don't know. She's like a pimp. Oh. Man with hooves has come to end my fun. And I think he's resistant to cold. As a matter of fact, I know he is. Okay, and he's a centaur, so he's fast as shit. So, haste. Is he as fast as me with haste? He's not. I don't know if he's that dangerous. He looks extremely dangerous. He's like resistant to everything. He's fast. Okay, so yeah, I'm not really gonna mess with him, I don't think. I probably can with throw icicle, but meh. Let's go to find the stairs here. Don't want to go that way. Oh, you deactivating auto pickup. So something's invisible. It's probably an unseen horror. And these things can easily kill you if you don't have a way to see them, like I do. There it is. Bring it on, yaks. Oh, this is gonna be good too. Come on. Come to daddy. Miscast. No miscast. The only bad thing about Freezing Cloud is that it is a loud spell. So when you cast it, there's a good chance that everything around in that area is gonna come running. No longer scared of you, Ice Beast. Oh, miscast. Nergal. Bolt of Draining, Summon Spectral Orcs, Haste Other, and Deathstorm. Okay, so this is one of those times where I will put on my Amulet of Warding. And it also resists negative, also protects me against Bolt of Draining. I can also put on, where is it? My sustainabilities. So this ring, and I'll take off my ring of ice. So that's good. So we're well equipped to handle him now. See ya. Okay, Gormond and ice. Alright, man with hooves. Let's see how you take a... Let's put our armor on. Throw icicle's doing work, so let's channel. And with our 30 armor and our pretty high evasion, we should be okay. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm talking about. So we have 6 spell levels now. So, down we go. Of course, he's resistant to ice because he's dead. Can't seem to hit him. There we go. Tengu Warrior. Doesn't see me. Oh, okay. Bolt of Draining, eh? Oh wow, that pissed off everything. Let's cover our tracks here. Oh, he's draining me a lot. Alright. I wonder if I put on sustainability, will it like cure? It kinda does. It went up, it went away from the red. Let's leave it on for a little bit and see if it helps my abilities come back faster. Yaktar. Skeletal Warrior. Hey, I know a good friend of mine who plays this game, and he loves Skeletal Warriors. He tried to hug them, and they returned a favor. Okay, this is bad though. So I need to kill him so I can run. I will not make the same mistake as he did. Alright. You know what? I'm not even gonna fight those things. I'm actually gonna go down a different set of steps. I mean, I'll fight them, just not like point blank range like that. Oh, I forgot. I can swim. Oh, a water elemental. I like these things because they try to drown you by engulfing you in their bodies. Isn't that clever? A little treasure trove over here. I'm gonna actually use a scroll of identify to reveal this. Cursed Ring of Teleportation. Okay. And we'll reveal the wand. Magic darts. That's practically useless. Oh, that hurt. Large rocks being thrown at your face apparently hurt. Who would have thought? Iguanas. Stand no chance. Yaktar. Oh, okay. So, well, there's a lot of stuff here. Alright, so we're going to cover our tracks here. Cast our armor. Took care of them, alright. some mana back. Something went invisible. A shadow. Let's cast our armor because this guy's hitting pretty hard. Okay. Now, he hits very hard. What do I do? Do I use my last scroll of blinking? Or do I try to just throw icicles at him until he dies? Or... I'm gonna try one more throw icicle. And one more. Okay. Don't have enough mana. That's fine. Oh, wow, he hits hard. Okay. Okay, you got my attention. And to be safe, I'm gonna quaff potion of curing. And okay, safe. Yeah, see, things are getting dangerous. Start getting strong, and the game just puts you back in your place. Like, no, this game is hard. Don't you forget it. I almost forgot it. Alright. So, well, I'm okay leaving the shadow up here, so let's go back downstairs. And we killed... Oh, hello. We killed the warrior, so that's good. What is this? Oh, gate to the vaults. So that's a later in the game point kind of thing. Let's see. Control overview. So the dungeon is still 15 deep though, so I think I can explore the rest of the dungeon before I go to the shoals. I mean, even though things are picking up, I mean 100% they are, but it's really only undead because they're immune to my freezing cloud and I have to rely on throw icicle. And throw icicle is kind of expensive when... Okay, let's cast this. Let's break line of sight. Cast my armor. He died in my cloud. And so will this guy. This guy will not. Centaur zombie. Level 16. Alright, so this is... I think my highest level character is actually was either 16 or 18. So this guy is definitely probably my top 3 of all-time characters that the farthest I've gotten. So I'm gonna become less and less familiar with the enemies and the areas that I go in. What is this? I already have a book of ice. That's why it didn't tell me to pick it up. God, that does so much. Yep, so here comes a scorpion. No big deal. Oh, a mummy. curse your stuff. And he did curse something. That's fine though. Comes a white. A couple of them. They always travel in packs. And they are dangerous. Oh. Out. I'm starving. Okay. This is why spellcasting is important to reduce the spell hunger. Let's see what our spell hunger looks like. Yeah, so even Freezing Cloud is extremely hungry. So is Haste. So, let's put on our Ring of Ice again, since we got our abilities back. And let's eat. A red ugly thing. So lots of jellies. Why am I casting freeze on him? A lot of jellies. Oh, didn't want to do that, but I'll take it. The problem with jellies is that they run around, and any item they run over, they destroy it, they eat it. So, ooh, yep. Now this thing can banish you, right? I'm almost positive it can. God, that would be that would just be so soul crushing to come this far and get banished. Let's see, Sting, Banishment, yep. So he's got to go like right now, so we're going to throw Icicle. Okay, scared me. The game paused, I was like, oh shit, I just got banished. Alright, Excruciating Aid, that's an interesting spellbook. Infusion, Magic Dark, Swiftness, Warp Weapon, and Poison Arrow. So nothing for us. I mean, really, until we start getting like the highest level ice spells, like I think, what's it called? Like Ice Storm. I think that's like one of the strongest ones. It's like a level 9 spell, but I think if you ever get that, that's when. Supposedly, I've heard that if you get that spell, it's like Ice Storm or Firestorm. If you get a level 9 spell, then you should be able to at least beat the game on a 3 rune, because it just destroys like everything. So there's actually, I didn't even see that over there. Troll Leather. It was over there, but then the fucking jellies ate it. So much for that. You are near starving. Well, that's why we eat. There's a lot of jellies. I don't know what happened to release all these jellies. Alright, so let's eat some stuff here. Let's go to 14. Gotta play cautiously. Alright, slimes always come in packs, usually, yep. And if they get next to each other, they'll actually combine and make a bigger slime. And if you ever let them combine like more than 2, you just run, because they will just like one-shot you. They do so much damage. But by themselves, they're not bad. Troll. Hey, trapdoor spider. What a dick. What is this? Boulder Beetle Zombie. Of course he's gonna be alright, we're gonna have to use a wand here. Let's try let's do lightning. I don't really want to waste fireball. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to. This is not doing anything to him. Ah, there we go. Water elemental, huh? I ain't scared. I'm a mermaid. Let's try that again. You guys are fucked. What's our spellcasting? I'll get my spellcasting to 11. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get it to 11, and then we should be good for a while. Rune shield. Nope. Regular shields are too big for a mage, a caster. So we're gonna skip that. There's a helmet. I don't have a hat yet, do I? That is mind-boggling, but okay. Now helmets, you would think that they would have like an encumbrance rating, but I'm pretty sure they don't. They just give you armor. Yeah, so all my spells are the same. Manticores, I have died multiple times. Actually, Manticore's got like a buff. And I think in like maybe not the patch before this, but not this patch, but the patch before them, they got a buff, and they've killed me like twice since that buff. Like normally they used to be, they weren't that big of a deal, but now if you're not careful, they will end your game. All right, last level of the dungeon. Oh, we don't want this thing to hit us. Bring it on. Feeling good, feeling good. Cyan, ugly thing. Assuming immune to ice. Vulnerable to silver. Looks dangerous. Okay, so electricity. Alright. It's not a blue ugly thing. Is this a cyan ugly thing? Yep. Yep, okay. Twisted rune staff. There's a hat. Sweet. Be like a hat of the invisible. +1. Okay. It's fine. Better than our helmet. Basilisk. You will not petrify me today. Alright, so here, let's just take care of business. Oh, big pack. Cast our armor. Actually, I'm gonna try something. Let's do, let's see, actually, I think to put on a robe, I think it'll actually take a long time. Might get a lot of hits on me. It's one hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they got a couple hits off me, but now I should be at... Oh, I took a lot of hits. So that's not something you want to do in the middle of a fight, that's for sure. I still haven't put it on. Holy shit. Well, I guess if you think of common sense, if you're just gonna take off your clothes and then put a whole new set of clothes on right in front of your enemies, they might get a couple free attacks. Yeah, that wasn't smart. Let's try this. I'm gonna go balls out here. Yeah, I don't care because I got 3 pips of frost resistance. Yeah, I'll eat that shit. Yeah, it's not doing any damage to me. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're not going to do that again though. So really, changing robes in battle isn't really practical at all. So that's something to keep in mind. Fire resistance. Good thing that wasn't like, I didn't try that on enemies, like a bunch of ogres standing around me or something. They would have just killed me. Let's wait all this out. I ain't scared. Bitches. Let's get engorged. Oh, no wonder there's so many of them. Okay. Boom. Boom. I feel good. Feel good. You notice I had to say boom there? Since this game doesn't have sound effects, I just kind of make my own. That's how I imagined Freezing Cloud sounds like. It's like boom. And then everything just dies. Oh, he paralyzed me. What a dick. Alright, you gotta die. What is this thing? What are you? A staircase to the depths. So the depths are like... That's on your way to the rune, the Orb of Zot, which is basically how you win the game. You get 3 runes, at least 3, and then you go down here, and I think you have to go in the depths, you find another dungeon, and then I think in that dungeon you find the Orb of Zot. Then you gotta take it and run all the way back to dungeon 1, and that's how you escape. And while you're running, like, the game spawns a shit ton of enemies to come after you and chase you the whole way back. So this is how we would continue to beat the game, but it's not what's gonna happen. We are not going down there, because I think the vault is not as hard. Alright, what is this? Wolf spider and a salamander. Do we have... Alright, so we're gonna take off our ring of ice, because we don't want to die. Protection from fire for ring of ice. So this is gonna give us 2 pips of resist fire. And of course, I have my robe of cold. No, I don't. I thought I could get 3 pips of fire resistance if I wanted to. I have fire resistant cloak. I have ring of protection from fire. And I think that's it. Yeah, so I can only get 2 pips. Okay, 2 pips of fire and 3 pips of ice if I need to. I ain't scared. What's up, bitch? Okay, I'm out of mana. Let's get some mana back. Channel. Okay, kill the wolf spider. Wolf spiders actually hit really hard. Alright, let's put back on our ring of ice. Get rid of the ring of protection from fire. Okay, we got a troll hide, so we can make troll leather armor. I still don't know if it's better than the resistance though, a robe of resistance. It gives me more protection, it gives me regeneration, which is good when you have haste, because you can run away, outrun them, and just regenerate your health, which is always good. So we're done here. So let's get back to the lair and check out our inventory, reevaluate our situation. Keep going. An adder is nearby. Alright, so here we are. Let's see if we have any food. Drop this. Weapons or shields. Armor. The hide. We could do the hide. So let's see how much armor it gives. Okay, so it's got 4 armor, but it's also got 4 encumbrance. Whereas my robes, my fire resistance robe has, let's see, it's got 2 armor plus the 2, so it's actually equal amount. Yeah, so I think the robe's a little better. It doesn't hamper my spell casting, whereas the troll leather armor would. Even a little bit, but it still would. So we'll drop that. I could probably drop my whip, because if I ever break out my whip, it's probably because I'm just suiciding at this point. So drop this, We'll drop the Wand of Lightning. Definitely magic darts. Do I have any potions? Yeah, let's read. Identify. Let's do the scroll. Torment. Let's do identify a cancellation. Let's drop torment, amnesia. And I think we can actually probably use amnesia to get rid of freeze at this point. Maybe not yet. We'll see. So we'll get rid of these. I really want to enchant my armor because it's like I have all these enchant armor scrolls and each one of them is worth one AC, one armor basically. So it's like I could have like an extra 6 armor, you know, which is a lot. So the question is, what do I want to enchant? I think I could go for the cloak because I mean the cloak of poison resistance is safe. I mean it's, you know, I'm pretty much always gonna want to have poison resistance on. Maybe not always, but it's something that's good. I'm not gonna enchant the boots or the hat because they don't have an enchantment. Something that I'm willing to keep the rest of the game. The buckler of protection, I can see that getting swapped out at some point if I find like a buckler of, I don't know, like maybe ice protection, frost protection or whatever, resistance. That'd be good. Cold resistance. I mean, I doubt I'll find that, but it's still something I'm not ready to enchant. And the robe of fire resistance, kind of the same thing. I mean, it's good, but I don't know. I'm not really committed to it. So I think the cloak is the safest bet. So I might regret. Watch. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna find an artifact cloak that I just can't pass up. So let's do this. Oh, I can only do it. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on how enchanting stuff works. Like, I don't know why you can't just keep enchanting it. I don't know if there's like better scrolls of enchant armor or something. I don't really know. I have to read up on it. But it's not gonna let me keep doing it on that piece. So, and I don't want to do it on any of this other stuff. So we'll drop them. Alright, so let's drop. Where are my scrolls? Why isn't it letting me? Oh, there we go. What else can I drop? Do I have a book? No, I have a deck of cards, though, which I don't want. The Twisted Rune Staff. Let's see what that does. Wizardry. So that makes all my spells easier to cast. But I like the Staff of Cold better. I'm definitely gonna hold on to it because, like, if I want to go into like Orb of Destruction, wherever it is. Yeah, see, right now it's 45%, and I'm level, you know what I mean? So it would help me get to that faster, and Orb of Destruction is really good to have because, I mean, anything that's immune to ice, it gives you another option. Whereas right now, all I have is throw Icicle. Bolt of Cold I could also get, which I think is like the upgrade to, it's definitely, let's see, let's read it. So it doesn't penetrate like Throw Icicle does, like it doesn't deal physical damage, but I think it just does more damage. It does do more damage than Throw Icicle. Icicle's level 4 spell, Bolt of Cold level 6. So I think at this point I can forget Ice Beast. I could probably forget Freeze, but I'm not really ready to yet. So let's forget Freeze. Let's read. I guess I gotta grab it, huh? Let's drop the book. There's a book here. Let's grab Amnesia. We're just gonna grab one. If you ever want to pick up or drop a certain amount of an item instead of all of it, you just press a number before you press the letter. So if I want to pick up one scroll of Amnesia, I would just say 1A, and it's gonna pick up 1. And I'm going to read the Scroll of Amnesia. Forget the Ice Beast. Okay. Now, I'm going to memorize Flight, because I need this. So, yes. I'm going to memorize... What else am I interested in? I'm interested in... Not really... I don't want Battlesphere. I really don't want Ice Form. I probably want Bolt of Cold. Orb of Destruction I'm probably gonna want at some point. And Bolt of Fire, Blade Hands, Ring of Flame. So probably Bolt of Cold and the other one, an Orb of Destruction. That's probably what I'm gonna be after next. So I'm gonna turn off spellcasting. I'm going to turn on, I think, Conjurations, because it's going to help my Bolt of Cold and my Throw Icicle anyway, and it's also going to get me closer to Orb of Destruction. So I'm going to put back on, and what I can do is I can walk around with Staff of Cold, and then if I need to use Orb of Destruction, because I come across an ice enemy, an ice enemy, I can just wield my Wizardry, which will allow me to cast it a lot easier. And that way I can use Orb of Destruction. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to walk around with Wizardry. I'm going to keep it in my inventory, but I'm going to walk around with Staff of Cold. I'm going to memorize... I think we should do Bolt of Cold right now. Yes. And I'm also going to do Orb of Destruction, because I want to have that in my repertoire of spells. So let's see what we got. Now that looks like a spell book, except for Freeze, but I like to have Freeze because if I come across like a bunch of rats or something, I don't have to waste a bunch of mana. Although I could probably smack them to death. It's just something to have for right now. Alright, so... let's see if there's anything else that I need to get rid of, or otherwise handle. Let's drop the ring. We'll keep the other stuff. Resistance. I'll drop Berserk Rage of the potion, because I'm never gonna use that anymore. I don't need the potion of flight because I have flight now. Resistance is fine. Agility can be fine. Brilliance can be fine, even though I haven't used any of them. I could drop cancellation. All right. Well, look, let's try out our new spell. What is it? Let's see. It's going to be Bolt of Cold. So let's change our Bolt of Cold to we'll do F5, so we'll make it E. Okay. And now we have flight, we got haste, we got tools. We definitely have tools. Alright, so I think that our inventory is handled, at least for now. Yep. Alright, so with that being said, our objective. I think it's time to start working on our runes to get our first rune. What I'm probably going to do is do maybe the first 3, maybe 4 levels of the shoals, and then I'm not going to do the last level. I'm going to jump over to Snake, do the first 4 levels of Snake, and then by that time I should be much more powerful, at least a couple levels higher, maybe a level or 2. And then we'll move into the rune floors, which are a lot harder. So that's our goal.